politics are social issues that people have different opinions on. So politics is simply any.
I guess we're starting the episode here, by the way, so let's keep going.
Oh my goodness, we're still going.
Yeah. But keep talking. Like,
do you want to read Foreman Flint?
All right. You think any of these Yetis would be interested in union work? It ain't violent, the pay is good, and we'll give them, and we'll give them all the meditation breaks they need.
I tell you what, why they're not going to join.
Why?
Because I know this is supposed to be the bad guy, right? But it looks like,
it's like a Yeti, right? Yeah.
And they're the bad guy in this.
Is it meant to be a cat?
I don't know what it is. He has cats, but.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Oh, this one's interesting. Can you figure it out?
Not really. Oh, yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
Ah, she's got
Well, it's the only sort of thing you could do.
Is it? Fish?
I don't like this.
You don't like it? You go.
I don't know what I'm doing now. Give me a sec.
Yeah. I don't know. I worry sometimes, though, as I said, like, especially when things like this are recorded, because, like, I like talk, but most people, especially on the internet, are very, like, accusatory. Does that make sense? They're, like, very much
if
like...
you have the wrong view, you're automatically a bad person.
Right, and it's like, oh, that's not what I was saying, but
I just want to have the discussion, and I'm open to being wrong.
Yeah,
but,
100%.
Like,
I 100%.
You need to be open.
Rebecca, go put that one back.
This one back?
Yeah. Okay, go to the left. Yeah. Cool, knock that one down.
I see it. Thank you.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's really hard because you want to... Like, these things are interesting to talk about because these are the things that people have questions about that we're sort of trying to work out as society, but then we get demonized for talking about it.
Well, that's the thing. Talk to the guy. Yeah. Must have found your Zen topside, kid. You're crushing it. It's almost time to throw back a couple of cups of watermelon juice, if you know what I'm saying, bro. Couple of broskies. All right. I don't know. Like you're saying, at the moment, everything's so taboo to talk about.
But it's all the things we need to talk about.
Because, like, if we don't talk about it, we're not going to move past it.
We're not going to figure out where we want collectively to go.
And especially, like, if you have, like, a lot of the people who are loud and outspoken.
People who are willing to talk about it, people on the extreme.
Yes, and it's like, but we need the middle grounds as well, and that's the problem.
And they're the people who are scared to talk about it because they don't have solid views.
It's like, oh, you're cancelled. It's like...
You're cancelled, but it's also these people that don't have solid views, so they don't feel the need to sort of, like fight for it any which way extreme.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame them, though, because, like, have you seen some of the shit that's happened to people just for, like... Even that happened, like... over a decade ago, right? Because it's a different time, right?
Oh, people pulling up people's past.
Yeah, that is just weird, right? Like, I can say safely, like, I am a different person now than I was a decade ago, right? So, like, I just, like, unless, like, they're doing the same actions now.
There is the thing that I would say on that is...
Oh, there's a limit, though.
There is a limit,
like,
and it needs to be
if you saw someone, like, literally in, like, Ku Klux Klan crap, and they're just like, well, I was a different person 10 years ago. You're like, okay,
there
man.
Are some things with, it happens a lot with YouTubers because they're people who often put a lot of their life online.
Yeah.
And then they're online for a long time. And I think it's very much was it socially acceptable then?
Yep.
And that's
no.
That's what should be the judgment.
No,
if it wasn't socially
acceptable then, and, like, it's sure as hell not socially acceptable now, 100%. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
These peace-loving beatniks are practically...
What are you going
I don't know.
for?
I keep going...
You've been up and talking.
I did...
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I went too high.
Proper.
Yes, these peace-loving beatniks are practically begging to be conquered. We claim this land as the letterbox! This silly statue shall be replaced with one of Papa Jinx, and then we will parlay for the surrender of their clover pages. Ha-ha! Lieutenant Fluff and Stuff to their cannons! Show them no mercy!
I quite like this game, I will say.
It's so cute.
It's quite cute. And Well, well, well. What do we have here? Want me to do this one as well?
Yeah, I don't know, so you're talking with yourself.
Okay. Looks like a beautiful spirit to me, Angus. You're goddamn right, Basil. You think you're yeti enough to take the eightfold path? Get ready for a Zen walk unlike any other. This scaffold match is gonna test you in ways you've never been tested, kid. But before you can ring the gong of your serenity, you're gonna have to face some truly restless spirits. Those angry cats up there are stirring up all sorts of negativity with the locals here. Bring the calm to those creatures, brother.
So I'm assuming with fire on their backs means I can't jump on them.
You might be right with that, and that's very good. You're starting to learn language of video games.
Oh, yeah. What are we talking about?
I do love, by the way, sorry, go back. Go back. Look, they got little, what are those flowers called again? Orchid? No,
no, they're, hibiscus?
I can't remember.
Regardless, they look a bit like hibiscus flowers.
They look like white flower with the black and the, yeah, it's yin and yang. Is it yin and yang or yin and yang? Where do I get yin and yang from?
No.
I don't know. Like I keep hearing.
You think Zen? Are you mixing it up with?
I don't know. Like
Zen?
I used to call it yin and yang, and I think someone corrected me one time.
Yang.
And like it was yen, right?
It's
No. I used to say yin and yang, and they corrected me to say yin and yang, and I was like, yeah, now it's just stuck in my brain. But yeah, it's weird.
Test the jumping
I think what you need to do. Well, yeah, there you go. Hey. So I think you need to hit them, so they flip over, and then you need to bring them down.
And then you can.
So you need to walk away, make sure that they run at you and hit them in the face. Make sense? Okay, maybe not. Huh.
So maybe
come up underneath them.
Yeah!
Oh, right. I keep forgetting you freaking dig, because I was doing that to other enemies, remember? Like, you're still fiery.
I'm still a bit smoky.
There you go, now grandpa. Oop, almost. Boom skis. Sick. Yep, now grandpa. Oh no.
Oh,
you gotta get him
wrong one.
Yeah, you gotta get him onto. Yeah, so come out, and you gotta let him chase. You gotta get him to chase.
Come into the sand, dude.
Yeah, so get his attention here.
Hey, come here. Yeah. Poof! Nice!
Shit. So, do we have to go back and talk to... Oh, no, it's just gonna give us stuff. God, I forgot what this one says.
This one's the karma one.
Oh, yeah. Can you feel that? I'm feeling that! You ready to take your first step on your personal journey, little brother? True serenity lies at the end of that path. If you want to find enlightenment, you can't just fly over your problems.
Like the cat's trying to do.
Lead by example and ring the gong and let the whole world know you're one step closer to your true self.
Okay.
Maybe then those cats will understand. You can't brute force your way to peace.
Funny?
You're right. This is kind of like throwing a lot of stereotypes on the head, right? You've got basically like these Zen wrestlers.
Zen wrestling.
Yeah.
Well, you think as well, though, it's really quite interesting. Is wrestling is a sort of like martial art that you don't associate with being Zen, but a lot of the others you do.
Art, though? Would you call it more of like a dance?
A fighting style?
I don't. Hang on.
Wrestling is definitely a fighting style.
I think it's more of like something akin to like ballet
self-defense,
and.
But it is self-defense.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I don't really know, man, because like you've got.
You're definitely trying to subdue an opponent.
Oh, you're talking about actual wrestling. I thought you were talking about.
You meant like.
Sorry, my apologies. I thought you were talking about like American wrestling and stuff like that. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, not American wrestling. Fuck.
WWE.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely like a theater.
Sorry.
It's like
yes,
theater.
that's what I thought. Because like this is what I'm equating them to. Because I got the belts and everything else like that.
Yeah.
Where's those gold coins going?
Where are you going?
They're gonna come back. Oh, they're down there now. Wait. Oh, there they go.
Where are you going?
There you go. Chase them. Get him.
Give me money. Can I have money, please?
Now you gotta go chase him down. Yeah, sorry.
Come back down.
Total misunderstanding there. Yeah, no. Wrestling itself is definitely,
well, yeah. So actual wrestling, which is what I think is interesting. So if you take this as being not
Yeah.
WWE wrestling, but like sport wrestling.
Go to your left. Turn the camera.
Well, they come up here, so
Turn your camera.
getting ready for them.
Getting ready for them. There you go.
Hey,
brother. There you go.
I got
sorry, you were talking about
so
actual wrestling?
actual like sports-based, like physical fight wrestling.
Yeah, go down and kill it with them.
Is probably one of the few sort of self-defense fighting that's not associated with like Zen, because you think a lot of the others.
Oh, you'd be surprised, actually.
Well, I guess in the general idea of it. Did we get all the points?
I have no idea. By the way, speak up louder and also speak towards
Okay, I need to. Let me just reset my posture because that helps with my projecting.
I don't know. Like, I think it's just when we're having those conversations before, you kind of got very like reserved on yourself, which rightly so, because it's like it's a charged topic.
It's a very charged topic. Yeah, but wrestling is one of the ones that, like, for me, I wouldn't associate with being calm and being zen and being like thoughtful. Like, I understand if you think about jiu-jitsu. Yes, that's very like thought puzzle based.
No, hang on. Are you talking about? Okay, so you're talking about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So there's two different ones.
Okay, I don't know.
So Jiu-Jitsu, and I might be bastardizing this because it's been a while since I've looked up this crap. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu originated from Jiu-Jitsu, which was a Japanese martial arts style.
And they adapted it.
Well, no, because a lot of people migrated to Brazil. I'm trying to remember exactly when that happened. I want to say it was shortly after World War II. Or shortly before. I'm really not sure on that one. There was a migration, right? So the Japanese down there developed, well, especially the Gracie Barra family, developed Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And they got rid of a lot of the strikes and other things like that, and they kind of developed more around the grapple game and takedown. And it's interesting because like that martial art is actually like the basis of MMA, same as American wrestling actually.
Yeah.
Then to there's also what is it? Kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, and I think another one. I think judo might be one of them.
Is what makes up
most
MMA.
of the MMA fighting style, right? Very good, very good. Oh shit, you saved that, man. Good job.
I'm happy with myself.
Yeah, you did really good. Can you get those belts? Because that belt's shiny. So shiny! All right.
Yeah, we've not been whacking things as much this
What do you mean we? You've been playing the last hour, man.
I'm enjoying it, so thank you for letting me take over.
Well, that's the thing, like, this is what this is for. I just took over every now and then when I could see that you're like, I am struggling, I need a break, because, like, I can't...
imploding.
Well, like, look at you, you're actually doing this, and you're talking.
I'm doing it so much better now.
And you're also talking, and you're able to, like,
this.
have a conversation, like, without, like, going, like, you just do it occasionally, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, when do I do the same thing.
Yeah, when you get to a hard part.
Yeah, my brain kind of just goes, I need brain power. It's like I don't have enough RAM. What do you think you need to do with this guy?
I need to bait him to come out, and then I can jump and dive on him.
Very good. See? You're learning, yeah, that's the thing. You're learning. I know this sounds patronizing. I'm not trying to be. It's just like you're learning the language of video games. Oh, very good. Yeah, that cool. Ooh,
oh no.
That was cute, sorry. What was I saying? Sorry. But yeah, that's where Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I believe, is come from.
Yeah.
I must be completely wrong with this. But yeah, like, it's a really good martial arts style, man. I do recommend that to anyone.
Yeah, and especially you were talking about how it's a brilliant one for females because
100%,
it has so much about using your opponent's weight against them, which... For a female is so...
Yeah, no. I honestly... No, you're doing good.
Yes.
I honestly... I don't know how you didn't kill yourself. Okay.
There you go. That's it.
I honestly do think it's the perfect fighting style for women.
Yeah.
Because, like... Not even just for women, actually, for anyone.
For a lot of people,
well,
but...
No. Because it's like... Think about it. If someone comes at you with a knife or anything else like that, most people are like, oh, yeah. Especially fucking younger guys, right? Because they got egos. Like, oh yeah, I'll fucking fight him and this, that, and the other. I'll do some kind of stupid, I don't know, John Wick knife disarming trick or something, right?
Yeah, or the ones that you see in like the TikToks where it's like you can really see.
Those do not fucking work, by the way. Okay, there's like, most of those things are staged for one thing.
Yeah, the person's not going to stay still when they've got a knife.
Here's the thing. Most of those things, it's like, you see the person, they do one stab, right? They go like, oh, it's a big lunge towards a person. You know how people actually try and stab you with a knife? Like, it's literally
It's death by a thousand
Like, it's like they
cuts.
literally, in that too. Like, they literally just go, like, and you cannot fucking guard against that. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Like, you might stop one and then be like, ah, and then, like, you're getting, like, cut up 7 other times on your forearm and everything else like that, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. You know what the best defense for that shit is? Run the fuck in the opposite direction.
That should, yeah.
Right?
You'd self-defense for anything.
Yeah. So,
first thing is run.
Yeah, so this is why I say that jiu-jitsu is the best martial arts for, like, the common person. Because, right, if someone, what stops you from running?
If you get pinned.
If someone grabs you.
If you can't actually get away.
If you can't actually get away because someone grabs you. What is jiu-jitsu?
About grabs.
About grabs. Right?
Yeah.
It is the best martial arts for the common person. You don't want to be punching someone, okay? Because these little bones in your hands are so fucking fragile. And most people are like, oh, you'll punch the guy in the face. Cool.
I mean, you would know.
You'll probably break your fucking hand. Most likely. Don't get me wrong, like, you can't strengthen these little bones. But you can to a degree, but not...
You did boxing, so, like, if...
like, yeah, like, if you're gonna throw, like, anti-punches into, like, a fight, for the love of God, do not do it with your fist. I know that sounds weird.
Do it with your elbow or
do it with your elbow or a hammer fist or something like that, this bit here. Do not punch someone. You will, like, you won't realize it at the time, but you will break your fucking hand. And the adrenaline will be pumping through you that you will not realize. It's just not worth it. Especially,
you've got to really train punches because if you just misaligned shit, you break your wrist. Yeah, you break
a wrist. You can, like, there's too many things that can go wrong. Left control. What? Oh, hang on. Are you moving the mouse or something? Is that why it's going?
Oh, that's why that's coming up. So that's why we had that
yeah.
print before.
Right. That makes so much sense. No, you're okay. I was just, like, so confused. But yeah, like, so that's why I honestly think that jiu-jitsu is the best thing for the common person to learn. Not only that, it's a fucking good workout.
Yeah.
And it's also got, like, a lot of good flexibility and everything else like that with it. Like, I'm kind of annoyed. I really should get back into it. I just don't have the fucking time, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. I like the idea. Yeah, you're good. You could probably walk over to the other one.
No, because it doesn't, like,
yeah, you can jump over to the other one. Oh, that was sick. Oh, that was not so sick. It's all good.
I got the coin, I'm happy.
Oh.
Nope.
You could have jumped down on the other one.
I really love the...
Yeah. But that's why I said I think it's a good idea if you were to try, like, to do any martial art, do that.
I'm a bit of a special case, though.
Yes, you do have that joint condition.
I've got flexi joints, which...
Could be an issue.
Could be an issue with...
It's more about, like, I think you need to be, like, hyper aware of... Positioning before I get into it. Well, because that's the thing, like, everyone that I've met at jiu-jitsu is being, like, super kind, right? Yeah. And they're super understanding. Cause
no one's going to try and push you past
like,
where you
yeah. So, like, they don't necessarily, like, I've been to MMA gyms and this is, like, everyone's got, like, a bit of an ego at, MMA gyms. Yeah. So, like, I was sparring, like, and I had, like, one time this guy, like, legitimately just sparring, right? You're playing. Yeah. So, the guy would just legitimately be throwing haymakers at me. And I'm like, I said to him, I'm like, hey man, you know, you want to just, like, kind of taper back a little bit with that? Like, you're getting a little too, like, close to my comfort. Like, you know, we're just meant to be playing. Yeah, we're trying to be, like, nice and cordial, you know, and I'm just like, hey, he's just like, oh, okay. And then it just proceeds to even go harder. And so, like, yeah, like, I was like, okay.
This is not great for your safety.
Yeah, like it's not like
consent, people.
Well, I know, but that's the thing. Like, it makes me sound like a little bitch, like talking like that. But I'm talking. This guy wasn't just like little, because you throw punches, right? Yeah. It wasn't like a punch. It was this guy was literally just throwing his entire body weight, like, behind this punch. Like, was no technique. No, it was literally fucking the biggest haymakers I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Like something you would see out of a bar fight, right? Where someone doesn't know how to fight. What's wrong?
Well, the middle one just wasn't coming back for ages. I got really confused.
I saw you, like, literally stopped. But yeah, like, so, MMA gyms, all these egos behind it. Fucking go to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym. Like, if you're not comfortable with something and, like, you say you get, like, into a bit of an uncomfortable position, guess what you can do? You go, tap, tap. Yeah. And guess what the other person does? Stops. Yeah. Right? Because that's literally you saying, I give up.
Yeah. I yield.
Right? I yield. Good. Okay? Even when you're going, like, real hard, it's like...
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes, right? And you can go real fucking hard with, like, grabs. I love it because, like, you can go super, super hard and not fuck each other up, right? Yeah. Because, like, if I go too hard on you, you just go, tap, tap, and I'm like, oh, all right, stop, I won.
You know you communicate.
Yeah. But like, let's say we're going like, we're punching each other.
You
right?
can't.
Like, even if I go like, that's enough. Afterwards, when we've been playing, I'm pretty fucked up still. Because like, I've got bruises, I got like, you know, like my hands are kind of like sore. Like, whereas like, yeah, you like your hands do get a bit sore from like grabbing and stuff like that, but not to the same degree of literally slamming you. Like, you know, and it's like, I don't know. I just think that like jujitsu is the best thing for like beginners.
Oh.
And just like the general public.
Missing 2 letters.
Yeah. Okay, go back and find it.
I have to go back. Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's really
silent.
Well, you're getting on a roll there.
Yeah.
Oh.
I should go back into it though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, there's a lot of things that I need to start doing because like this last year I had a bit of a scare at the end of last year where I really hurt my back.
Yeah.
I had a bit of an incident with one of my boys that I was looking after at the time.
I'm just gonna skip through this because we've read this.
Yeah. And yeah, I had a scare that like I was worried that I was never going to be able to like lift up like things again. And anytime I went to the gym after that, like my brain would freak the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
Like I would just, so yeah, I've just not been doing much this year. I've been kind of like hiding.
Yeah.
And I realize that now. By the way, is there anything behind those guys or did we already check that?
That's good.
You got bit on the bum.
But also L was, no, we did. I did go over here. And also we've got the L. U was the first one we didn't get. So normally they go in order of which you can find them. So if we're missing the L, that's the best place to check.
Well, here's the thing. You got these 3 guys. What did you get for killing them?
Oh,
I thought you got the L for getting those coins.
No, L for the coins. The killing them opens the bridge to the next section.
Oh,
you can't get to the next section without killing them.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I need to get back into that.
Yeah.
Like
feeling strong. Feeling
well, yeah,
okay
I've gone back to
yourself.
the gym recently and like fuck man, like I have atrophied like crazy. You don't realize it, like, and it doesn't necessarily look like I've atrophied that much. Like given all things considered. But in terms of just strength alone, like I'm struggling with things that I used to use for like my warm-up.
Yeah.
Like I am honestly struggling. Like I'm like and I'm like, what the hell? This was my warm-up before. And it's just like it's crazy how quickly that can deteriorate.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. We're all running out of time. That's what I'm probably good at. We just need to do the things that we want to do. Why is that thing humping a rock?
I don't think it's... There's no movement, dude. What are you talking about?
Okay, it died humping the rock.
It died clinging on for dear life.
I like, oh, well, what about the one on the left there?
You see, that's weird because that's its rib cage that's gripping on.
Yeah, bro. Never done that before? They're called ribbies.
Oh. That looks like someone's placed it there for decoration.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, the developers.
Yeah. So maybe there's just like coins that I need to get.
Did you kill that bird?
I did. I think, but a lot of the times I didn't get all the coins in each section. I like died a couple of times and just got some of them.
I reckon kill this bird. I think this bird's got something to do with it. You know you have a tail swipe, dude. Yeah. Oh.
And then another bird turns up. Another bird
yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, like, is there anything that you have been, like, kind of interested to get? Because I know you've been doing a lot of different hobbies recently because you've been trying to, like, rediscover yourself as well. You've been on your own, like, little... Yeah, there you go, it was the birds. You've been on your own little journey. Like, is there anything that, like, you're looking to...
I'd like to do the... I used to talk about Latin dancing. I'd be interested once I get my fitness up.
No, we should totally do that. I've not done fucking, like, salsa and tango and stuff. Like, that shit's so fun.
Because... And it's also
I think you'd love it, honestly.
It's the other thing that I'm the thing for me physically is building trust in my body.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like you're not gonna, but this is the thing. The only way you get trust in anything is from repeatedly doing it. Like this, look at this. This is a perfect example. Like last week, how poor were you doing compared to this?
I was
you're
freaking out with some of them.
Crushing this shit this time. Like I have not. I've had the controller. I think for like one episode out of like the 3 or 4 that we've done today.
Yeah.
And like, but you're crushing this. Like, yeah, it's not exactly like my level, but I mean, I've got what 20 plus years of fucking video games experience, and you've got like 2 weeks.
I think that's the other thing as well that like those things like Latin dancing. There's a lot of a lot of distrust in my body, and I want to do those things where I can sort of build that back up again.
But that's the thing. Just don't do like it's a lot of people. I see a lot of people do this, especially like for gyms and stuff like that. They'll go like, oh, you know, I'm not fit enough to go to the gym. It's like, brother, just go to the gym. That's how you get fit.
Or the other thing people do is, I've never been fit my whole life. I need to catch up.
Yes, no, that's not how it works. And then you will literally fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Literally, don't glory lift. Just take it easy. Do it at your own pace.
Well, you always talk about how when you lift like lighter than you actually.
Oh, 100%. So
much lighter than you can.
Yes, even when I power lift, I lift at like I try to aim for, if I lift this today, I'd be able to do this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So even like when I'm doing big heavy lifts, it's still at only like about 50 to 60% of my max.
And then to make it harder, you just go.
I go super slow with my shit. Again, that I wouldn't recommend doing that straight off the bat, because like if you don't know how to brace your like stabilizers, you can fuck your back up with these exercises that I'm doing, because I'm doing like deadlifts, squats, chest press not so much, is like because the bench kind of helps you stabilize a little bit, but like bent over row, shoulder press, like an actual barbell shoulder, you can hit that back. Did you see that?
I did.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Yeah, all right, so everyone needs to go at their own pace, and they shouldn't measure themselves with someone else.
It's hard.
Because everyone,
hard.
I know, I get it's hard, but everyone has their own journey, right? And my body, for instance, is different to your body, right?
Yeah.
Because like you've got your own problems.
Yeah.
And if you start comparing yourself to me, like
I'm never gonna go anywhere.
Well, that's the thing. You're gonna sit there and go like, oh well, I'm not as good as Murph because like look how big of like leaps and bounds he's going, and
how quickly he gets
right, and how quickly he gets results, and but like you're not paying attention to other aspects of my life that you don't see. Like, for instance, let's even not even take in your joint problems and stuff for you. Like, you're not taking into account, maybe I have more time to sleep. Maybe, no, you're doing good.
I know, I'm just
maybe
really
I have
get
time.
It.
Yeah, I know. You'll get it eventually. I have more time.
It's a good annoyed. I'm not freaking out that I'm not getting it. It's interesting. It's become the puzzle. Like, I want to get it rather than, oh my God, I'm never going to get this. I hate this.
I don't even know if you've realized how much more comfortable you've gotten with turning the camera. No, turning the camera. You've been like changing the entire time, which is great. But yeah, like there's other things and factors in life that we need to take into account that you're just not seeing as well.
Yeah, it's
so
hard.
Like, especially this is what I see so much with like fitness influencers and stuff like that. Like they'll have like, oh, look at this guy, he's got like these results in 6 months. And you look at him and it's like, well, fuck man, he's most likely on fucking steroids for starters, because he's got varicose veins in his arms. And you know, you see those really big, thick, like fuck off veins
in the arms.
There's a difference. They look like they're squiggles almost.
Yeah.
So what that actually is most of the time is they've been using, I'm trying to remember the exact chemical, actually I don't want to say it. They've been using a specific chemical that causes that like huge growth and everything else like that. But it's essentially what it's doing is it's pushing blood so quickly through their veins and shit like that. It's causing varicose veins. So you know you see old ladies, especially you see those like veins. So imagine that without the blue shit, because their skin isn't thinning at the moment because of their age, right? So it's essentially the same thing. So if you see people like that, and by the way, this is not a like hard and fast rule for everyone, because some people's bodies do certain things. Yeah. Like I've seen a guy that I legit thought 100% he was on steroids. Nah, natural. Like, and it's not the fact that I'm like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm natural. No, it's the fact that like, I knew this guy for like 12 plus months. I pretty much was with him like 24/7.
Yeah.
Like we lived like, unless he's like super good at hiding this crap.
And you're not someone who would like hugely judge someone. Like,
no, if they do, like my uncle was a bodybuilder, like fucking use growth hormone, all that type of crap. I don't want to go into other ones because I don't want to encourage anyone to do it, because unless you're really planning on doing that shit, I do not recommend it. Because if you put something in your system that like is pretty much like increasing your level of something, your body naturally goes like, oh,
I don't need to produce this anymore.
So if you go off this shit, like your testosterone levels and other like fucking, you know, chemicals in your body are going to be way lower.
And there's plenty of research out now with like how to naturally increase testosterone.
A lot of those are just hogwash, man, I'll be honest with you.
A lot of them are hogwash.
Like I think there's literally 5 supplements at the moment. You've already done this, I think.
I have.
Yeah, there's literally like 5 supplements, I think, that actually have been proven to increase athletic performance. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. I think it's like this is the weird thing. I think 2 of them is like pickle juice and beetroot juice. So they're really good for recovery.
Okay.
I can't remember the exact science behind it, but they're really good for recovery. I think it's got something to do with salt levels as well as like something else in it.
Yeah. You think about all those sports drinks, they.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember them all. Oh, Jesus Christ, 1:30 already. I don't remember the other ones. There's like, because there was creatine. The creatine is actually like, it's what I would consider like if you're looking for something to increase your like muscle growth is really good. It doesn't do it in the same way you think it does it. It will like, what it does, our body naturally produces creatine.
Yeah.
As well as we can get it from food sources such as like mackerel and other red meats, stuff like that. But what it does is it actually allows our muscles to store more water and stuff like that. And I'm trying to remember the exact science. This is a problem because like I haven't done this shit in like a decade. I think it's got something to do with the ATP system. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Essentially, what it does is it allows us to like output more because we've got more energy sources.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't get that last time.
No.
Oh shit. No.
Because
okay.
No,
you did good.
I wasn't even worried there.
Oh, I was. Because it looked like you were about to fall off the edge because you weren't paying attention because you're looking at me. You're just too good at the moment.
I'm getting into the flow of
this. No, you're going good.
I'm happy.
Well, I think because I'm talking most of the talking, to be honest with you. But it's fine. Yeah, but like creatine definitely is one of the ones that will help you with that. Whoa, that vibration. I think BCAAs is one of them. I could be wrong with that. Don't quote me on that one. I cannot remember what the 5th one is. But regardless, like most of these things that you see with
branched chain amino acids, yes, that would be it. Yeah, BCAAs.
Yeah. But most of these things that you see when you go into like a fitness shop, right? They're like, oh, bro.
It's marketing.
Here, have this fucking.
It's the same thing with vitamin supplements.
And it's all of this crap, right? And most of it you don't need.
It's the same thing with general vitamin supplements for general health rather than muscle growth.
Okay.
The amount of like, oh, you need these supplements, these nutrients, but like most of the time, if you eat healthy, as long as you're eating a well-balanced diet.
100%. Well, I get it. Like there is like,
there's a lot of marketing.
There's a lot of marketing behind it because like, if you've ever had a multivitamin, for instance.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that your pee is slightly a different color?
Yeah, a lot of the time you'll get fluoro.
Mine's like that's
the B vitamins.
Yeah, no, it's because you basically like anything that you're not using, your body's just going like, well, I don't need that. And just like, right. But so it's kind of like that, right? So protein powders and all this other type of shit, the amount of shit that I see marketed to people is ridiculous. Like you do not need it. Like there's the only thing that I would recommend that anyone gets is just a whey protein.
Yeah.
Right? You get that because like it's kind of hard to consume the amount of protein that you really want to do. And like you don't need as much protein as most people think. I think it's like 1 gram per like I think it's like a pound
of body weight.
It might be per 1.5 pounds. Maybe it's it's around others. Yeah.
You can look it up. We don't know.
It's been way too long since I've done this type of shit. Like again, I have not done PTing in like over a decade.
You did PT and you also studied a bit of nutritional science, didn't you?
Oh yeah, but I only did like a semester of that. Like yeah.
Oh, you studied because you were interested in it.
I was interested in it, and then I left because one of my teachers just literally kept making sexist jokes towards like using me as an expense. Because I was in a class of I think it was 300 women, and there were 3 guys.
And that's not cool because
no. I legitimately was asking
guys that have eating disorders that then don't go and get help, and that's like that's a dietitian and a nutritionist. That's one of the people that you need help.
Well, males are in high demand because like males don't like talking to females about that type of stuff.
Yeah,
it's just a natural thing. I don't know. It might be.
There's been a lot of judgment about like, oh man, you've got to hide your emotions. So then then women will judge guys for having emotions, even though
you could also have that thing where like some guys are just like, oh fucking. Women don't know what they're talking about with fucking fitness. Like,
there is
like I'm not saying that's all the fucking people, but like hang on a second. I've been using old statues since they were fucking Christ. Was lying around. Don't worry, we're gonna make new ones just as tail-proof as these. I can speak, Maybe I'll build a statue of you, kid. I'm walking here.
And the other thing is, even if someone has sexist point of views, they still deserve to get healthcare. So it's helpful.
Yeah. To an extent, there's always an extent of
like
things,
some
right?
people should, yeah.
Some people you're like, oh, sorry, that's a little, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I get what you're saying. How are you gonna do this one? Oh, I know. Oh, this one's actually interesting. I wonder if you can figure this out. Oh man, I wish I was like, if I had my own microphone, I could like whisper into it like what I think of this.
I got something.
You got something? Show me.
I got something.
Okay. Oh, you're doing all right.
No, the thing is like I think of a pattern and then I go to start doing it and I forget what the pattern was.
Well, that's the thing. Like, again, it's one of those things where you see, very good. Almost. I honestly, I think it has got something to do with the fact that, like, you're on the spot, pretty much with the camera and stuff like that. Talk to me. You can't be stopped. Hey, yo, maybe you really will be a guardian someday, you know? That accent is so bad. I don't even work on that.
It's better than mine.
No, it's not. It's really not. You do not give yourself enough credit for some of the things that you do. Like I have at least some amount, like, modicum training. Like,
Yeah.
you've got, like, what, singing lessons? And that's basically it.
Yeah.
Like, I have, like, public speaking, talking from your diaphragm time here. Like, you know, so, but, like, you have it in a different way, but it's more, mine is more focused towards that. So, yeah, I don't know. You give yourself too little credit is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
If the Yetis haven't cleared their minds too much with that Zen stuff, I wonder if they'd be interested in thinking through some puzzles. All right. We should probably, like, finish the episode there. We've been going, like,
Yeah, this
on
is a bit
tangents.
longer.
It's all right. We'll call it there.
Well, I mean, I think we're ready for the big...
Yeah, exactly. We can do it in the next one. Stop.
No, I know. I just want to get a look. That's where we're going next time.
Oh, okay. We're going next time? All right, guys.
Well, I also see Spooky Dude on the right.
Oh, shit. I didn't even see him. Man, you and your freakish eyes. All right. All right, guys. I've been Murph.
I've been back.
And we'll
see you next time.
Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like,
Why did you do that?
Because I just like to deteriorate it even more.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, doesn't matter. All right, guys. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.